What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is some school advice for you all. Because school's right around the corner, and unfortunately, we all have to deal with it. So, I'm going into freshman year of college. A lot of you guys going into freshman year of high school. Some of you guys going into middle school. You know, it's a great time to start doing this. Saw Woody's gamer tag, posted a couple things about school. Unfortunately for him, he went to school in the 1800s, so I'm going to give you some relevant information. And I'm just kidding, but first we're going to start with, like, summer reading in the summertime. Everyone's going to be assigned summer reading. Now, it depends. In middle school, usually what they have is you read 3 books and write a book report. Trust me, you don't have to read the books, just write a fucking book report. Go to sparknotes.com, go to Cliff Notes, those things will have all the books. In high school, you're going to be assigned to summer reading that's going to reflect, you know, what your first quarter or semester of English is going to be about. Again, your best friend is SparkNotes. SparkNotes has almost every video, or every book summary in the world, including Shakespeare. So, go to SparkNotes if you ever need help. Here's the problem, though. A lot of people rely on SparkNotes for their only source of information. Some teachers know about SparkNotes. Believe it or not, a lot of them aren't retarded. So, they'll actually make questions that aren't answerable if you've only read SparkNotes. Best solution? Read the book, graze it if you must, you know, just glaze over it, and then read it in SparkNotes again. Then, you know, you can use it as a quick catch-up for a pre-test study guide or whatever, and it works great. And it's free. Then there's also book rags, which you can pay for, but those are usually really, really, you know, intensive. They're a lot more in-depth than SparkNotes. So read your summer reading. It's gonna suck, I know, but usually you don't even have to read the entire book that well. They just want you to kind of be engaged in the schoolwork. And as always, you can ask friends, you know, to fill in parts if you don't want to read it. Next thing is the first day. So you want to get your hair cut about 2 weeks early. I'm not joking. The first day is a big day, but it's not the biggest day in the world. You know, you can slack off with your appearance and stuff, but if you get your hair cut 2 weeks early, it won't look like you got your hair cut on the first day. If you get your hair cut the day before, you're going to look like a goober, and if you don't get it cut at all for the entire summer, then you look like a werewolf. So you take the pick. I suggest about a week and a half to 2 weeks early, and that'll make you looking fresh on the first day. When you go and you're getting up in the morning, of course shower, use the whole shampoo, conditioner shit, use soap, use body wash, do everything in the shower like that you have. Like I've got body wash and soap and lotion, just throw all of it on you. You know, it doesn't hurt. You might as well look good and feel good for your first day. You know, brush your teeth, clean out your ears, trim that non-existent beard that you like to think you have, and, you know, just look fresh. Also wear good deodorant. You don't want to be smelling like a camel, and if you spray too much on, then you just smell like Abercrombie and Fitch. If you've been to that store, you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, you want to look good, but don't overdo it. I know you all bought new clothes for the school year. The worst thing is when people wear their new clothes to the first day of school. It's so obvious that they're, like, you know, repping the new clothes. Why don't you wear your favorite t-shirt and stuff? You know, your favorite t-shirt that, you know, you're comfortable in, you feel good in, and you look good in. Wear some jeans or some cargo pants. A lot of people have uniforms. That's fine. You know, wear your favorite tie. That new tie, everyone knows it's new. Alright, you're not special by wearing the new thing. It's actually probably a lot better to just wear something you're comfortable in, and later on in the week start wearing your new outfits. So it's your first week of school, and you're getting your homework assignments, and you're meeting a lot of new people, and you're making friends. Here's what not to do. Neglect your schoolwork and get behind and have the teacher be angry at you in the first week. The first week is the easiest part of all school, alright? No teacher expects you to, like, you know, actively do the work that well. You're getting into into school mode from summer, so everyone's kind of lazy. The best thing for you to do, turn in your homework assignments on time and be happy and, you know, listen to the teacher. I know you may not want to do it, but if you give that teacher her first week and you make it good, she will put you in her good list, and you want to be there. If she's an English teacher, when she's grading your papers and such, she may understand what you're trying to say, so even if you worded it like Helen Keller, then, you know, you might actually get credit points for that instead of her marking it off like a retard. Like, wow, you typed SFDFGFK. I have no idea what that means. Well, you know, if you're on her good side, she may say, like, a brilliantly constructed, like, scream from Helen Keller. I understand what you're trying to go for. So you want to get on her good side, or his good side. You know, don't be a suck-up brown nose, but, you know, just go up and introduce yourself if you want to. Turn in your homework on time, smile, be attentive, don't talk when she's talking, all that jazz. But you're going to have classes. A lot of you guys going into later senior years and junior years actually can choose classes. Freshmen, think about this, though. When you guys choose your classes, you can choose, French 5, or you can choose Spanish or Latin or whatever language you can take. But you may actually be given the choice to choose a history or an English elective. You can choose the easiest history and English elective. Fun fact about history and English, there is no grading scale on how easy they are. So if you want to take, like, History of the World Part 1 with, the teacher that gives everyone an A+, do it. If you want to take Anthropology and everyone fails that class but you're going to enjoy it, do it. The thing is, nobody can say, like, oh, that history is so easy, like, I took it, because it differs with every teacher. Now, if you're taking math, a lot of people give you the option to drop math after junior year. Don't do it. Colleges like to see consistency, alright? So they like to see you continue all 4 years with the same language, on the same track for science, and on the same track for math. So don't drop calculus for, like, hidden numbers 101, alright? Everyone knows that's a joke class, including the people reading your transcript. Go on with calculus, even if it's hard. I still maintain the fact that a C in calculus is better than a B in hidden numbers, alright? At least it shows that you tried, and I'm sure if you talk with a teacher, you can probably get that C raised to an A. The key with every grade is to go to the teacher for help or understanding. I guarantee you, by the end of the year, if you go up to that teacher enough, they'll start padding your grade. 5 points even. They'll start adding points just because you're showing interest in the class. You may hate the class, just be nice, and the teacher will like you for it. So, you may take these bogus classes too. They may be so easy that you do no work, and you get like a B- or something like that. But you did no work, so it makes up for it, right? Wrong. You're going to have some hard-ass classes, alright? Chemistry and physics may oh my god, they sucked so hard. You may get butt-raped by them, alright? But, here's the thing. If you do well in these easy classes, it boosts your GPA. You want to have a high GPA, a 4.0, great. You're probably not going to get it. I'm sorry. I didn't get it. A lot of people don't get it. T-Mart did. He's a genius. Either way, you want to have good grades in all the classes you can. So if you can slack off and get a B in history of the arts, I guess that's good enough for you. But if you can get an A and all that requires is you turning in homework, do it. That pads your grade so much that you won't even believe it. Same thing with gym. At least give a tiny bit of effort and they'll give you an A. If you get a C in gym, people will think you're actually retarded. So you don't want to do that. You certainly don't want to have the colleges asking why you managed to fail gym, which you get like an A for just for showing up. Don't skip classes. Don't be stupid. Use your mind. Because the classes you choose will end up, haunting you for the rest of your life if you choose like the obviously easy classes. Because colleges will not take you as seriously as if you had stayed on course. So, in future, you gotta look forward, 4 years to when you're applying for colleges. So if you're a freshman year, you're in, French, don't switch to Latin the next year, then to Russian the next year, then to Spanish the next year. Having one language all 4 years makes you look like you're just inconsistent and you're trying to get a good grade. If you can make it to French 5 or Spanish 5, that is a big plus, trust me. And you can actually put down on job resumes that you're partially fluent in that language. Big plus, especially if you're working at like a fast food joint. Not racist at all, seriously. My manager, I used to work at Chick-fil-A. If you spoke Spanish, at least partially fluent, you were hired almost immediately over anyone else. So, that's just the way things work in life, and you should definitely think about that. Now, in terms of school in general, it's a good time to have fun. You got to enjoy yourself. You got to balance yourself. Make sure you have a good work ethic. Because if you start out the whole year behind, you're going to end the year behind, and it's not going to look good on your grades. Try and turn your homework in on time. If you can't turn it in, try and get the notes from class for someone. Try and understand what you were doing. That way you don't fall behind, because making up work is worse than missing it out and, going to game or something like that. So use your free periods. Use 15 minutes of a free period to do a homework assignment. It's a lot easier on you when you can get home and not stress out about it. So my name is Jericho. I hope you guys enjoyed these quick tips for school. Don't fuck up and you won't fuck up your life. Have fun. It's school time. I know it sucks, but you're going to have a lot of friends. You're going to have a lot of fun times. If you're in high school, best 4 years of your life right there. Had a blast. Enjoy it while it lasts. If you're going into middle school, don't sweat it, guys. you know, it doesn't matter in the long run. Middle school is all about developing your work ethic. If you get a good work ethic down in middle school, you're going to be set for life. I joke you not. So I'd love you guys to like and favorite the video, and if you could, stay tuned for the post roll. Take it away, me. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. There you'll find only updates from me because it's my Twitter. And also go check out the Facebook link. I know you have a Facebook, so go ahead and like that page. As well as the video in the background. That's my favorite video of the week, so click on the annotation and it'll take you right to it.